Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the men's semi-final here at the Melbourne Championships here in the PPA Australia Tour. Kicking us off, you've just seen Kyle Yates serving with his partner Mitchell Hargraves. Closest to camera, you've got Roman Estereja on the left with young Oliver Gray. This semi-final clash set to be a blockbuster, folks. We've seen some great play thus far today. This is, of course, day 2 of the Melbourne Championships. The conditions today, near perfect. Not much wind at all, unlike yesterday, very breezy. And that's a great shot there down the line by 7-time US Open champ, Kyle Yates. It's been fantastic to have him in the country, showing off his skills. He's, of course, the participant in our Major League Pickleball Australia with the Brisbane Breakers. They'll be taken to the court later this afternoon, but right now we've got the PPA Tour events happening with the gender doubles on all courts. And an aggressive little speed up there from young Ollie Gray towards Mitchell Hargraves. Mitch, too good for that one, gets out of the way. And that was a nice looking speed up, but Ollie Gray, he just backed off, got himself mid-court, gave himself some space. Nice little backhand at the feet there of Hargraves. A nice push there from Ollie Gray, so a couple of really good moments, consecutive moments. That'll definitely boost the young man from Queensland, Australia. And that's a great finish there from Mitchell Hargraves, the Sydney Smash captain in our MLP Australia format. Also going to be taking the court later this afternoon. 0-1-2, Roman Estereja has put us in to serve. That one just goes long off the Estereja paddle. Oh, Roman Estereja. How courageous was he there? One of his signature lobs, dictating all play at the kitchen line. And a deft touch there to secure that. Oh, very aggressive there by Ollie Gray. It's the second time now he's gone big at Mitchell Hargraves. And both times hasn't paid off. It's only early on. But I wouldn't be looking to do that a third time if I was Ollie Gray. What a lob. Ah, what an overhead smash. And Roman Estereja there, great communication. The ball was hit high. It came all the way to the Ollie Gray side of court. Roman Estereja said, me. Put it back over Mitchell Hargraves' head, gave them a chance. And Ollie Gray with that smash to finish. Oh, tremendous athleticism there. Ernie by Mitchell Hargraves. Real ding-dong battle here. Favourable net roll there. Some real aggressive speed-up type play here in this one. We didn't expect anything less with Hargraves and Yates furthest to camera. Especially Yates, very aggressive style on Kyle Yates. One of our US participants here at the Melbourne Championships. Some great reach into the kitchen there from Ollie Gray. Standing about 6'5", folks. Very imposing figure at that kitchen line. Great speed up through the middle there from Roman Estereja. Oh, what a powerful smash there from Roman Estereja. He's not so tall in stature, however, he is powerful overhead. Mitch and Kyle are going to have to be very wary from this point forward. Oh, and a backhand flick. He's got all the tricks. That one goes long off the grey paddle. It's been a pleasure to have Roman Estereja in Australia, the man hailing from Pasadena, California. Been great getting to know him. A craft beer connoisseur. Speaking of connoisseurs, he's a connoisseur of all shots with a double-handed backhand, the occasional double-handed slam too. Yeah, that lob just not good enough there from Ollie Gray. See that lob there from Roman Estereja. Normally a great exponent, but I just saw that ball getting a little bit flighty overhead. There isn't much breeze to be talked about, but in that case, the wind did have a little bit to play about in that point. And that's a great finish down the sideline of Hargraves there by Ollie Gray. Nice backhand flick from Roman Estereja there at the feet, Mitch Hargraves. Well, the tension was building steadily in that point. I was wondering who was going to be the first to pull the trigger. It was Kyle Yates in the end. Cross court to Ollie Gray, forcing the error. Great movement there by Ollie Gray. Barry, Oliver, George, Gray. Just going long. Just a bit of a error there by Yates. He was sort of caught a couple of feet away from the kitchen line. Bit out of position. Nice aggressive play there by Estereja and Gray. This one is nice and close. Of course, it's a semi-final clash. We are first to 11. Got to win by 2. Best of 3 games here at the Melbourne Championships. Just pulling the trigger a little too early there, driving that one into the net. Oh, body bag. Estereja catching Hargraves completely off guard there. Nice shoulder check.
Rosa and Christy, Nuria and Catherine, please.
Nice flighty ball there by Kyle Yates towards Ollie Gray. Ollie Gray, a bit too trigger happy on that one, sends that one long. Oh, Yates getting a little bit lucky there, but how's the speed and the footwork to come in from the baseline, reading Estereja's drop. One of the quickest men on tour. Kyle Yates. And the players all just conferring with the referee right now whose serve it is. It is, in fact, Kyle Yates who'll be serving to Ollie Gray, closest to camera. Some nice situational awareness there by Kyle Yates. Just going to the big lumbering Ollie Gray. And that one just goes wide. So Yates and Hargraves there, a nice little run. 3 points, they were down by a couple. Now find themselves in front, however, defending against serve. Yeah, that ball was just hit a little bit too high there by Gray. Kyle Yates dished out his penalties. Oh, well, turned out to be a fortuitous speed up there by Gray. Fortunately, the hands of Estereja were accommodating for it. Oh, nice reflexes there by Ollie Gray. Gets a bit of vertical leap there. The overhand slam to finish too. Oh, and Ollie Gray has a clean whiff at the ball. Not sure if he was blinking at the time, but he completely fresh-aired that. Oh, that is a smoking overhead by Roman Estereja. What a party trick that is, accompanied with a woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, that was a brave decision to go across the feet of Ollie Gray. Roman Estereja sped it up at Mitch Hargraves, left his line completely exposed. Hargraves exploiting it. Nice push at the feet there. Kyle Yates by Ollie Gray. Now they regain serve. 8-8. First to 11. Game 1 in this semi-final. That one just uncharacteristically pushed way too far wide. Normally you see Roman Estereja with that double hander on the dink.
Liam and Shannon, David and Sam, Andy and Balsa, Ben and Thatch, please.
Unfortunately for Ollie Gray, that one just not in the zone for a speed up. Crashed it into the net and hands back serve to Yates and Hargraves. And that's a beautiful forehand there by Mitchell Hargraves. The return by Gray was nice and deep. However, Hargraves just backed off, pulled the trigger, found the line. (9-8-2) here. Second server is Hargraves. Mr. Rayhard just saying, let's go right here, Ollie Gray. Oh. An opportunity goes begging there for Ollie Gray. They do have the second serve, however. Great body shot there by Hargraves on Ollie Gray. And they quickly get back serve with a 9-8 lead in this semi-final match. And Ollie Gray and Roman Estereja do call for a quick timeout. Well, so far, this match has been tic-tac-toe. There's been not more than 1 or 2 points in it at times. Both sides sharing the lead early on. It did look like Estereja and Gray had a bit of momentum going. They held the lead by a few points and kept that lead going. However, it's been the 7-time US Open champ, Kyle Yates, partnered with one of Australia's top players in Mitchell Hargraves, our Sydney Smash captain, pairing up with the Brisbane Breaker. And they've clawed their way all the way back here to take the lead at 9-8, first to 11 in this semi-final clash. They do have serve. That's an important one for Estereja and Gray. They've now forced the second serve on the Yates paddle here. Nice speed up there by Hargraves to Gray. Gray was aware to it, but couldn't execute the shot. 10-8, a game point. Nice there by Ollie Gray, straight through the middle. Oh, nice by Ollie Gray. A solo effort in that one, folks. He managed to repel so many deep returns on his baseline, made his way into the kitchen, finished strongly. Oh, he just would love that dink opportunity back. Estereja now with the second serve, trailing by 1 point. Estereja says, right here, right now, as he levels it 10-10 on serve. Look out for Estereja here. He is feeling in the flow. And he gets Kyle Yates pulling the trigger, finding the tape. Now with Estereja and Gray with a first game point opportunity. Just gets blocked up there, Estereja. So importantly for Yates and Hargraves now, they've saved 1 game point. That one goes long. Find ourselves locked up, 11 apiece. Nice work there by Estereja in the hands battle against Carl Yates. Oh, goodness. He's just, unfortunately, let himself down there at the wrong time. 12-11-2. Second game point opportunity here for Yates and Hargraves. And saves it. Estereja looking for a bit of redemption, he says. Well, it was risky business in the middle of that rally when Gray went to lob. Managed to reset the point, but unfortunately that ball going long. Second serve now. Oh. Third game point opportunity now for Yates and Hargraves. Oh, and there we go. That's the end of the game. The first game of the semi-final clash has been taken out by the pairing of Yates and Hargraves, 13-11. Well, that was an exciting first game. We're looking forward to game 2 already. While the players take a quick break, we're going to do the same, take the same opportunity, have a quick break ourselves. Don't go very far though, folks. We'll be back with more live action from the Melbourne Championships powered by Joola in a short commercial break. Hello everyone, welcome back. You've just seen the first serve there by Ollie Gray in this game 2 of this semi-final clash with Roman Estereja, the partner of Ollie Gray. Oh, that was a point, folks. Lobs, resets, deft touch. Gray and Esther Reha with a point there that you can be proud of. And that time, the resets just not enough there. Importantly for Yates and Hargraves. Just quell any momentum that Esther Reha and Gray were having there. And now on serve, game 2 of this semi-final clash. My name's Adam Hall. We're coming to you live from the Frankston Centenary Tennis Club here in Melbourne at the Melbourne Championships, of course. And that one just finding the net, going wide. Would have been finished with a nice ATP by Ollie Gray. But he didn't have to go at it. It's a nice backhand flick down the line by Mitchell Hargraves. And that ball finds the baseline. And we have a side out now. Kyle Yates closest to camera, about to serve. Oh, that ball goes wide and long. That was some tremendous defense there by Kyle Yates. An overhead smash by Ollie Gray, an overhead smash by Roman Estereja. Mitchell Hargraves, second service. Ollie Gray with the speed up. Went hard at Mitchell Hargraves. His partner Roman Estereja getting involved in that one, but the finish by Ollie Gray. And that one just going wide off the Gray paddle, unfortunately. Of course, we've been talking about Kyle Yates a fair bit. So good to have the man from Denver, Colorado, currently residing in Miami. So much experience. Believe it or not, folks, 29 years of age. You call him a veteran of the sport. He's still in his 20s here. Looking to add another trophy to his extensive cabinet. We've just seen a number of speed ups, and at the change of ends here in game 2 of this semi-final of the men's gender doubles. Just seeing maybe Ollie Gray struggling to adapt to the conditions now on the other side of this net as he just pushes that one long. Some great movement there from Hargraves and Yates. Some nice defense there from Estereja and Gray, just keeping Kyle Yates back on his baseline. Found the net with that last shot. A beautiful drive there from Hargraves. At the body, Roman Estereja. What a reset. Nice backhand from below his hips there from Hargreaves. And Yates and Hargreaves just blown out to a 5-1 lead in this game 2 of semi-final clash. It's a nice one at the feet there of Estereja to Hargreaves. They needed to regain serve. Now their opportunity to accumulate some points. That's some exquisite movement there from Yates. He created that shot with his feet. The quick side out there for Yates and Hargreaves. We didn't see any timeouts in game 1. And so far, no timeout has been called in game 2 as the Hargreaves and Yates pairing have got out to a 4-point lead here. Make that 5. And there has been a timeout called. Well, the players are just going to take a moment to catch their breath. We're going to do the same. And when we come back, we'll have the rest of this semi-final clash in the men's doubles game 2 to recommence after this short break.
What's your duper?
Welcome back. Recommencing play in this game 2. Currently, Mitchell Hargreaves with ball in hand, serving to Ollie Gray, furthest from camera. And Hargreaves and Yates have a 6-1 lead. Make that 7-1 now. Estereja and Gray calling for the timeout just to try to quell this momentum. And a run of consecutive points now really starting to hurt the pairing of Gray and Estereja, who need to win game 2 after going down in game 1. And the points just keep coming for Yates and Hargreaves now. Well, some lightning fast movement there from Yates, looking to really make this one hurt. They've got quite the ascendancy now in this one, 9-1 up. Oh, through the middle from Yates. A very slow play through the middle, but catching both Estereja and Gray unawares, just sails through the middle of them. And importantly for the pairing of Estereja and Gray, they save 1 game point. Estereja now with service. What a reset. And that's really smart play there from Hargreaves, just exposing the backhand side, getting a little dab shot back, being able to pump that through the middle. And now we have Yates and Hargreaves back on serve with a game point opportunity here. And they save 1. Smart play there at the hip of Yates. Not much he could do about that one. And there we go. We've got a match point. The game is over. Game 2 taken out by Hargrave and Yates in unison with the second semi-final that's just been completed on our show court between Joe Wild and George Wall. They've gone victorious over Aman Bhatia and Harsh Mehta. So looking forward to the final now. We're going to have Kyle Yates and Mitchell Hargraves. They'll be up against Australian pairing of George Wall and Joey Wild. Kyle Yates and Mitch Hargraves did it easy in game 2. 11-1. They also won game 1, 13-11. That was a nice first game. We were hoping it would go to 3 games, but on-court time for these boys has just been 2 games, 2 games, 2 games, as it has been for Joe Wild and George Wall. Well, coming up in the next half an hour or so, we will see that men's final, the gold medal match here, PPA Tour Australia Melbourne Championships. So don't go too far, because we will look forward to that gold medal very shortly. My name's been Adam Hall. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll look forward to seeing you for that gold medal match. Plenty more to come.
What's your duper?
Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the PPA Tour Australia. We are live here with our gold for our women's event. My name is Dylan Kimlin. Sitting alongside me, we have the superstar Coco Lococo, who's been busy all morning out there yelling orders at all of our players. So it's you can probably come and rest your voice a little bit doing commentary.
Do you know what I'm impressed about is I don't think anyone's ever actually heard my voice because I've usually lost it by now. So this is the first time I feel like I'm in. You know, I'm ready to go.
Well, Dylan might change that by the end of this game, but we do have our ladies on court, and this is going to be an absolute scorcher as always. Speaking of as always, we have closest to camera on the left side, Pei Cow. Always seems to be in these gold medal situations.
I think we should just name the court after her.
Cow Court.
Yep.
Yeah,
Maybe
or
Pei Court.
Pei's Podium, whatever you want to call it. She always seems to be getting shinies. She's playing with the superstar Liz Trollock, who dominated in the Gold Coast event for PPA, missed out on Vietnam, is back in and immediately going for a gold medal. They're up against the combination of Sarah Burr and Mickey Hayet. And the official for this game, Kelvin, will be calling 3 games to 11, win by 2. Should we get to a third game? Ladies will swap at 6. This event, of course, powered by Joola. It's a bit of a cool one here, Coco. Are you originally a Melbourneite?
I am. This is my old stomping ground,
Yeah,
to be
right.
honest. Like, lived probably 20 minutes from here.
So you got away from here to get away from this lovely weather?
I love this weather.
Oh,
Can I just tell you? I mean, I know everyone's like, oh my goodness, but I love the cold.
Yeah, producer Hugh just said it's around 15 degrees. But
It's nice though to play in the cooler weather. I think like
Yeah.
you're a bit cool, you get a bit warm, and then jumpers are off and you're good to go. I feel like it's hard to play. Vietnam was quite tough.
Oh yeah,
with the
humidity was extreme.
Yeah, I've asked the players what they felt was better for them, and all of them thus far has voted for Melbourne.
Yep.
Over Vietnam with heat.
And I will say it's been a little bit windy as well.
Oh yeah.
But it seems to have settled at this point in time, which is always a good thing. And on our other court, by the way, for our viewers at home, we do have the gentlemen going head-to-head with the men's gold. Kyle Yates, Mitchell Hargraves v. George Wall, Joey Wild, Adam Hall and Rob Cassidy calling that one. It'll be another stellar game. Catch all of it on our YouTube channel. Coco, you've had a bit of fun yesterday. What's your general experience of the tournament thus far?
I think it's been amazing. I think that everyone's in great spirits, and I think maybe the cooler weather's contributed to that. No one's tempers flaring, and everyone's been lovely, and the play's been exceptional. And even though it's been windy, it creates a new style of play, doesn't it? You have to be quite crafty in the wind.
Yes.
You can't just play your usual game. I think it's been, I just think it's been phenomenal all around.
Yeah, I will say that the overall vibe has been a lot of fun. We've had, it's like threatened to rain, but we really haven't had it today. We had a little bit of drizzle yesterday. But the courts have been hot and fiery, that's for sure. In this game, we can expect that. Coco, with your coaching expertise,
Yep.
what analysis, give us an analytical take on both teams.
I think this is going to be a quick firefight.
Yep.
I'm not sure there'll be too much patience from either team here. I'm not sure we're going to see many third shots. I think it's all going to be drives. And it'll be who has the quickest hands that ends up winning this.
Oh, that was a third shot drop that didn't go to plan, Coco. The ladies are out to prove you wrong.
That's okay. It's a bit windy, so.
For our viewers at home, the wind has been a bit swirly as well. It hasn't necessarily blown consistently in one direction. Liz Trollock playing on the right side, bringing it in.
Oh, so as you can see, a nice dink rally there. So
A fifth gear dink rally.
this is what we're in for, I think, which is, to me, very exciting pickleball. Oops. Probably
Yeah.
not the shot.
Got a funny story about Liz. I was speaking to one of our Pickleball Australia superstars, Jess Hughes. I'll finish this train of thought after this rally. Oh, the net roll. Burr diving. But
Pay's still saying sorry. Oh, no, she's asking for the ball. It's all good. Yeah.
yeah, no remorse. Gold's on the line. But I will say regarding Hughes, her first matchup was against Pay and Liz.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah,
Ouch.
well, yeah, tough draw, right? And great drive there from Burr. I asked her, I was like, oh, yeah, so what was your strategy? And they knew about Pay. She didn't really know who Liz was.
Oh, jeez.
She was like, oh, yeah, so we just hit the ball at Liz and hope for the best. I was like, you do realise Liz is a very accomplished player. Like,
Yeah.
oh, no
Oh, my
way.
goodness.
Oh, the rally.
Wow. Oh.
That defensive prowess from Sarah Burr, Mickey Hyatt, somehow
Well,
getting
Mickey
it
to
back.
get that, yeah, like that was paid a lot of spin on that. Like
Yeah.
that would normally be a winner in every other day, but Mickey's so quick.
Great shot. There we go.
Righto.
Mickey's under fire. But yeah, Hughes was saying that the scoreline definitely reflected their strategy of hitting it to Liz Trellock. It wasn't a high number for them, unfortunately. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's almost an unorthodox shot there from Pay.
She wants to hit down the line, which makes sense, right? So she's trying to get into Sarah's backhand because she's lost the last 3 points hitting into her forehand. So they're aware, now they're trying to hit up the centre and then open the court and go out wide, which makes sense. They need both of these parties on their backhand. Otherwise, their forehands are just hammering them.
Oh, great. No, it goes wide.
Just wide.
Coco Lococo also providing analysis for us here, one of the top coaches in Australia and the PPA and MLPA coaching director. Had your train with the pros clinics as well, Coco. We'll get into that after this game. So let's talk about Pay with all the wild success that she's had throughout this year. Do you think other young women watching should base their game style off of Pay?
Nice shot. I think Pay's got every shot. You know, she's definitely got a bit of X factor as well. So she doesn't just play one way. She's got the ability to modify her game. Oops, that was well done. It was well saved.
Oh, Liz, incredible hands.
And I feel like there's more levels in Pay. You know, I feel like she hasn't reached her full potential, just with patterns of play, when and where to hit it, because she's got all the shots. So yeah, like as a junior, I'd definitely be looking at someone like Pay, and boys and girls, to be honest.
Yeah, true.
You know, to emulate some of it for sure.
Yeah, the reason why I asked, I was talking to a very young Fallon Kelly who won the women's juniors.
Yep.
Came first overall in that, and she's been trying to model her game off various ladies in our PPA tour.
Yep.
Namely Rose Van Reek.
Oh, yes. What a gun. I think that you've also got to understand the type of player you are before you emulate off someone, you know. Like, you could pick someone that doesn't actually suit your style. Oh,
Oh my goodness,
what
Liz.
hands.
Oh.
Oh. Big smile on her face, though. She was unlucky with the net cord. I think she actually was on that to
Yeah.
get it back.
Yeah.
This is well done by her.
Liz she just looks like she has fun, right?
Yeah, she loves it.
And on the opposing side, Sarah Burr, one of the most accomplished players in Australian pickleball history. And Mickey Hyatt has been quietly good for several years now, Coco.
Several?
Well, I know she was good as soon as she came on the scene.
She was
so.
immediately, wasn't she? Not sure. How long has she been playing? I don't think she's been playing all that long.
Oh, it's at least over
3
1 year.
years?
Yeah.
You reckon more, longer?
Well, 3 years is still counted as several, Coco.
Cat years or something.
Oh, lunging
Oh.
effort, ball still live.
Oh, well
Outrageous.
done.
Liz Trulick finishing that one off.
And I feel like that's the key there, right? So when Pay and Trueluck are attacking, they've been attacking into the strength of Burr and Michaela, which is both their forehands. Then Trueluck actually attacked into the correct spot, which was off the hip of Michaela into her backhand. So they've just got to be a bit... sometimes the middle isn't always solves the riddle. Oh,
Yeah, and especially considering the combination of Hyatt and Burr with that left-handed, right-handed combo,
yeah.
middle of the court, very favourable for them both.
I think they're on it now, though. They've worked out that if they want to get up on the game, they know that they've got to keep it into that backhand pocket, and then they've got more room to attack.
I think you nailed it earlier, Coco, when you said that Liz doesn't miss.
No.
She has made barely any errors thus far.
Yeah, now she's about to drive it into the net. No, okay.
Ah, Coco.
That wasn't me, mate.
That's
that was
the
you.
Coco curse right
No,
there.
that was you. You complimented her. She doesn't miss, though. She's...
Oh,
Oh,
no,
wow. Oh! Whoops.
The lady's having a good chuckle about it. I was very interested when Pei opted to not play with Yushe Hesh. They typically team up together, and Pei obviously trying something different with Liz.
I think Liz is a great combination for Pay because both of them love to be aggressive. But Trueluck's just love, I mean, look, so everyone Pay plays with is lovely, but I think this is a good combo with Trueluck.
Yeah, Liz just looks super chill
Yeah,
whole time.
she's lovely on and off court. Like, there's never, she's just really good to talk to. Oh,
You know, we saw that a fair bit in the semi-final, Coco. Sarah Burr opting for that poaching play quite a bit.
yeah. And I think it's clever. Being a lefty, no one's really waiting for it. They're not expecting it to happen.
Are you
Yeah.
suggesting the lefties are a bit Gumby, Coco?
Oh, not at all. I'm suggesting that the angle of a lefty, you know, usually that's a back into someone's backhand, so the angle's different. Whereas on the lefty, they're coming across and poaching quite easily with the angle. It's a bit of a surprise attack, really.
Yeah. Stop trying to get me in trouble, Dylan. That's
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's right. I'll tell you if someone's Gumby.
Yeah.
That's no problem.
That's right. Viewers at home, I've received that comment myself off camera. Bang.
Yeah, I feel like Trueluck's got to stop doing that cross-court high dink into Sarah's forehand. She's obviously rote thinking it's someone's backhand, but she's getting caught. Oops. And there it is again. And again. Sarah doesn't miss those.
Nope.
Ever. Like, she's so solid. Her defence is incredible. Of all the players, I think, on the tour, I think Sarah's actually got some of the best defence I've ever seen.
Yeah. Queen of the reset for a reason.
And that was just
Mate.
a surprise.
I got to say, we got to start complimenting our players, hey?
Yeah. Start bagging them.
I have a question for you, Coco, with your tennis background. What's your thoughts on the let serve play on?
Look, in this game, I don't think it matters. In tennis, it's crazy. Because you're so far back out of the court. Whereas this is, even if it hits the net here, you can get to it.
Yep.
It's not too bad. It's no problem. But in tennis, you're so far back out of the court that you can't. That shouldn't happen.
Yep.
It's not a skillful shot. It's an accident. I've never met anyone that trains for a let or a net.
Speaking of the net, of course, utilising the Joola nets throughout the event. It's been
Nice looking nets, aren't they?
I'm just glad that they don't get blown away from the wind.
Not as windy today. Oh, that's a nice shot, True Luck. And she said, oh, no.
Called out. The question's been asked. Official Kelvin confirming it's in.
Yeah.
Jeez, if I was
It's hard to see. It flew. Like, fair enough that Michaela's asked a question. Like, it fired. Smart shot into the backhand.
Yeah, no mistake, though. Mickey Hyatt has a pretty lethal double-handed backhand as well when gets a chance to rip it.
Correct. Yep.
She hasn't seemed to be able to use it too much, though, thus far.
They're hitting too hard. You know, the Pay and True Luck are really and all of them are hitting very hard, but I feel like when Michaela can get set on that backhand, she's much better.
Yep.
But they're not allowing her to get set. They're too busy attacking it quickly.
Another side out. Close one thus far. It seems both teams still settling in. Oh, it's a body. And the Burr poach, once again, successful.
I feel like True Luck's just reminded herself not to hit there. She's just like, come on, mate.
Learned the lesson, that's for sure. Okay. That middle court starting to be dominated by Sarah Burr and Mickey Hyatt. Timeout on the side of Trillock and Pay. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to bounce into a quick commercial break. We'll be back live straight after this. Welcome back, everyone. PPA Tour Australia still underway with our ladies at the moment. Dylan Kimlin, Coco Lococo. And Liz Trillick, Paycow, currently with ball in hand. That ball's just gone long there, Coco.
Yep.
It's been a fiery game thus far. You were mentioning, as it looks like Bear and Hyatt have called another timeout. Let's do some analysis, Coco, while they have a bit of a breather. You were sort of saying off camera that you feel that Pay and Liz are sort of playing into Mickey and Sarah's strengths.
Yeah, they are. I feel like if you look at the ratio in terms of just the stats, most of the time that Michaela and Sarah are winning the points is when either Pay or True Luck are hitting straight into Sarah's forehand or Michaela's forehand. So they've really got to, if they're going to attack again, or even dink, they need to be keeping the ball low under that net, and they need to, when they do attack, start getting into the hip, going across their body into their backhand, is my advice. But Michaela and Sarah are doing very well.
Yeah, they are.
Defending.
They're on their own.
Yeah, well, they're on it, and they're quick to jump too, so they're attacking well.
Oh, wow. I'll see what the call is. Well, they're just having a discussion with the official. That was a pretty ridiculous set of plays. Mickey Hyatt's called it out. And she's gone for a walk to retrieve said ball. Official Kelvin's having a chat to Liz Trillick and Pay Cow.
I feel like that's the style that they need, though. They've come in behind play, Pay and True Luck, to get into their backhands, and it's created the opportunity in the gap. Michaela's not missing that anytime soon. Exceptional overhead she has.
Yeah, she's wallowed it straight into the commentary booth. She must be listening. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
This has got a little bit of an extra spice to it, Coco. I think the ladies are really starting to ramp up here. Seeing some terrific battles at the net. And that's called long.
Well, all four players want it.
Yes.
They're here to play. And there it is.
Kitchen fault. Mickey Hyatt gets away with one. My goodness. The last thing you want is a powerful smash.
No. But, look, Sarah and Mickey are doing really well at keeping it at Pay and True Luck's shoelaces. Like, it's so good. They're digging everything up.
Ah, there we go. Bit of an off-pace drive there from Pay.
Yeah.
Nice and low.
Sometimes that's all it takes, right? The power doesn't always help you. Especially if all they have to do is put a paddle there to block it back. If you take the pace off, they've got to do a bit more with it.
Yeah, generate the power themselves.
Yeah.
We have a game point situation here for Pay and Liz, but Sarah and Mickey survive.
Well, it's never over with these two. Sarah and Mickey will fight.
Oh,
it's an unlucky miss from Sarah.
yeah, the transition was good there from Mickey Hyatt too.
Definitely. Just stood a little upright, Sarah. I mean, she hit it instead of getting low. Oh, wow. That
Yep.
was a rocket.
Yes. Yeah, Liz firing at a Mickey Hyatt, jamming her up. Game point. Oh, the drive
Oh.
attempt goes short. Game one will be secured by the combination of Cow and Trillock. Coco, you suggested a bit of a change of play style from Pay and Liz. Did you see it at the end there, or was it just sort of unforced errors from Sarah and
I
Mickey?
feel like it was a bit of both. I feel like a few areas have crept in. Sarah and Mickey just trying to push a little quick
Yep.
on the ball and force play, and then Pay and True Luck managing to get into their backhands and then open up the middle.
Yep.
As opposed to, hit the middle first. So, but look, with the errors, the little errors they made near the end, Sarah and Michaela, they're still in this game.
100%.
So that's what they'll be saying. Like, let's just go and get in there and try and make less errors and keep the pressure on them, because they were on them.
Yep.
So
That's always the goal, and if your goal is to improve as a player, Coco Lococo's play like the pros are always a go up.
that was very exciting. We had full courts and 3-on-1 to a pro. I mean, when are you going to get that 1-on-1 attention?
That's pretty even odds.
Nice rotation, and every court had something different. Everyone was learning. So
Pay goes bang. And on that note, Coco, I was speaking to some of our medical staff. Nat was saying that she was also doing, I guess, a bit of stretching and warm-up drills and whatnot for our players as well.
yeah, the one thing I think that's highlighted for me. Oh, shot. I think highlighted for me as a coach and watching and playing is that people are doing injuries that they wouldn't have normally done.
Yep.
We're all getting older. Sorry, everyone, but that's the way it goes, and it's important that we do look after our bodies while we're on the court and off the court, and then strength and conditioning, which we don't think we need because we're older, right? But it's probably more important.
All of our players on court are pretty young at the moment, Coco.
Yes, much
Including
younger than me, mate. Oh, nice lob.
I have to say, in the semi-final against Katie Hart and Andy Dikasavjevic, Sarah Burr and Mickey Hyatt utilised the lob a lot. And that's our first one, I believe.
Was that over Katie?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, Paul. Right. I didn't get to see that. I was watching the Masters Pro.
Yeah, Andy is far too tall to be lobbing. You can see them on the top right of screen, actually. They're both watching this game.
She's like 5'3". I think she's shorter than me, and I'm short. Oh, that was a nice drop from Sarah.
Yeah, fifth drop attempt was successful.
Yeah. I think that's key. Michaela and Sarah have just got to keep making them play the ball, but not necessarily power it. Just drop it short, keep it low, and then they'll get that pop-up on the forehand that they're looking for. Oh, but there we go.
Oh, Liz, she can flog the ball, that is for sure.
Well, I said at the Gold Coast Open, I felt like there was another level to her, at least 2 or 3, and I feel like I'm seeing that this weekend.
I wonder who she's playing with tomorrow. That would be an interesting, with all the mixed action that we have.
There's a rare error. Top spin just missing from True Luck. So I think Liz just called that ball. True Luck just called that ball out and hit it anyway. She knew it was going, but she was like, what was I doing? I think we've all done that before, haven't we, Dylan?
Yeah, I find I always, when I play, to stray on the keep the rally going kind of
Right, mentality.
Yeah, I'm just having fun. I'm like a Labrador out there.
Nice shot.
Oh, bang.
Good cross.
They're down the middle. I actually don't think Liz is playing mixed.
Oh, that's heartbreaking.
I'm just having a look now at the lineup for our events tomorrow, and Pay will be playing with. Oh, that's a ball.
Yep.
Pay's playing with Roman Estrella. We have a timeout here, and we can discuss the mixed format for us tomorrow while we wait. Coco, I don't see your name on this pickleball brackets list. I'm most disappointed.
Mate, I'm coaching the Mavs and then the Masters Mavs. I've got a lot going on.
I'll also say that I can't see Sarah Burr's name on this list.
She's got a lot going on too.
Yeah.
Are you sure she's not on the list?
Yeah.
Wow.
Can't see Sarah. Can't see Liz. Let's see if Mickey Hyatt's on this list.
I'm aware that Sarah's like usually the first one on court and the last one to leave.
Yeah.
You know, and then she'll play 6 and 7 or 8 matches, and then you'll look over and she'll be on court 8 practicing something. Like, what are you doing?
Mickey
Have a
Hyatt is playing with George Wall.
Oh, that'll be a good one.
That is a very strong team.
Well, George is in the gold medal here for the men's next door.
Yeah, and when we've been flicking across the kitchen cam, you can see the gentlemen currently going head-to-head in that game. There we go. Thank you, Hugh, with the camera change. Game has recommenced.
Yep. I feel like True Luck's understood that the ball's got to go into someone's backhand, into that hip, especially when attacking. And I think maybe that's what she's now telling Pay. Pay's like, yep, I know it's got to go there. It's your serve. Come on. Let's go. Yep. That was well done from Michaela.
Yep. Relentless offense, Mickey Hyatt.
That's the thing. You've got to be so sharp. These girls have got such power.
Ooh, called long. What I love about the combination of Pay and Liz is they are always smiling.
Yeah.
Like, you never see these two grumpy. They're just having a good time. To be fair, now I think about it, Sarah and Mickey are in the same boat.
Yeah, I think,
They're very
well,
chill.
we all know that, you know, if we're in a mood on court, we don't play very well. You know, you're always best to be out there just playing each ball as it comes. Be a goldfish, I think. My advice. Nice get. Oh, well done, Michaela.
Ooh.
Good defence, though, on that backhand, and
wow.
gave it back with some, so that was excellent.
Another out ball. Couple of errors here on the side of Trolloc and Cow. We've got a 6-point lead thus far for the ladies closest to camera.
Got a bit trigger happy there.
Yep. The highlight loves that forehand drive.
Oh! That's a rare miss from Sarah.
Yeah, Viola net stuck to it.
I had a look. Then went, no, thank you.
Nope.
Oh, too good.
Gobbled it up. There's been quite a few successful points here off the Sarah Bird paddle down the middle of the court. In
Absolutely.
that poaching position.
Yep.
Just add another string to the bow.
Well, it is quite difficult to play a lefty. And as I've said before, the patterns of play are different. So a left-hander coming in off the right-hand side as opposed to a right-hander coming in, hitting a backhand, it's going in the opposite way.
Yeah.
So it's not easy to read and get in the groove. And
we've got a switch here as a result, Coco.
yep.
Liz now on the left side.
Yep. I think sort of Liz is maybe just today, sometimes something might not be working for Pay. I felt like she was trying to get into the backhand, but not getting there. So why not put Liz there and have a go? Oh, good shot. Good get. Oh,
Oh, Sarah had the chance.
again, Pace saying, I'm putting it in there. Like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Stop it.
It's going to be interesting now with the rotation to see if Liz can fire. She's played tremendously well thus far, but on a little bit more of a defensive play style.
Well, I feel like if I was Michaela and Sarah, I'm keeping True Luck mostly out of it. Unless I can hit through her.
Yep. Down at the toes, away she goes, and that's a side out. Sarah Bird to bring it in once more, currently enjoying a 5-point lead. And again, smash, put away.
I'm not sure I've seen True Luck smash any lobs. She hasn't got an injury or anything we don't know about. Has she?
She's moving pretty well around the court.
Yeah. Maybe a rotator cuff or something. I've not. She's chased down every lob that I've noticed and not smashed it.
I have to say, I feel like Mickey Hyatt's playing tremendously well. These two, just in general, they're combining quite well. We have a timeout here.
They're strong. Like they're hard to get at the net. They're going to attack you if you give them a slightly, higher ball. They'll be on you immediately. There's no room for breathing.
So if you were up against a rampaging Hyatt and Burr combination,
Yep.
like you've mentioned targeting backhands, that for whatever reason isn't occurring.
No. But potentially the game's moving a bit quick. And so I feel like True Luck's getting it there, but Pay's struggling a little bit for whatever reason, getting it into that backhand. And because, they switched side before, so Sarah was on the left. And so Pay thought she was hitting into a backhand, but actually was into Sarah's forehand. So it's just, I'd slow it down. I'd be aware that Michaela likes that line drive more often than not. So the net player needs to be ready in front of her.
Game point survived.
Yeah.
Take two.
And really, the best way to stop power hitters hitting is to
Oh,
what a rally.
We
was saying before, the best way to get power hitters to not hit as well is not let them set. So put a bit of spin on it, make it float a bit, do something a bit different that doesn't let them get in a rhythm. That was a good rally.
Ah, Mickey Hyatt.
Well done.
She is really finding her form.
She loves this style of play. Like all 4 players, this is like perfect for them, right?
Bread and butter.
Yep.
You're a brave person to take on Liz and Pay in a firefight. Mickey playing out of her mind right now as we have a side out once more. Game point situation for Sarah Burr.
You saw there, Truelock just took the pace off and dropped it right at Michaela's feet.
That goes wide. And Coco, we obviously have had the announcement of the massive PPA event early next year here in Melbourne. Definitely a talking point after this rally.
Oh, wow.
That is not what you want to see if you are Michaela Hyatt and Sarah Burt.
No.
Especially if Pay starts swinging and connecting well.
You don't want to wake Pay up. Not an easy thing to do in this wind today with it swirling is to throw a lob.
Yep.
That was very effective.
Well, they've got a couple of points on the boat here, Coco. Well left. I thought Sarah was going to blast that.
I thought so too.
Yeah.
She sort of went to move, didn't she?
A lot more disciplined than I may have been on that court, Coco. Oh, the chance was there. Burr unable to capitalise. They have a second shot. This is a game point situation. Game 2. There we go. Burr and Hyatt have secured game 2. Quick high fives. We're going to have a bit of a breather and we'll bounce back into game 3 straight after this here at the Melbourne Championships.
What's your duper?
Welcome back, everyone. PPA Tour Australia, Game 3 underway here. With our ladies duking it out for the gold. Ooh. And that's one way to get us started.
just missed there from Sarah. She had the right idea. Neither girl were expecting that shot, I don't think. Straight down the middle with that forehand. Good shot from Truelock. I was just about to compliment Truelock on how good her serve is before she just missed that one.
We know what's the golden rule about complimenting players, Coco?
Well, I didn't do it, and she still missed
But
it.
you thought it.
Yeah, I thought it. Oh, not sure that was on.
We saw a similar shot earlier, didn't we, with Liz? The ATP thought was there and then just drive straight to the net. Just the angle wasn't.
Yeah. I feel like one thing that's missing at the moment is that people, when they're in trouble and they're pushed back, especially on that shot that Michaela just hit, instead of resetting, they're trying to pull the trigger. Nice
Great shot. Sarah Bird with the smash, puts it away. Ball ends up in the commentary booth once more.
But that's the thing, like if you step back off the court and you're stepping back off the kitchen to hit a ball, the chances that your opposition have got time to see what you're up to.
Oh, that's a ball on court.
there you
Where'd that
go.
come from? That's an Ivan Stride ball, mate.
Oh,
Keep your
mate.
ball over there.
Yeah, I reckon.
Did your team go up against his today in the
No,
MLPA Masters?
we've got them tomorrow.
You'll have to have some stern words with him.
Yeah,
Interrupting the ladies' gold. Tut tut.
absolutely. Intimidate him a little bit. Yeah.
That
Oh,
ball's
nice
landed in. There's that double-handed backhand of Mickey Hyatt. On the topic of Ivan, one of the nicest people in pickleball. I don't know if you'd want to be intimidating him.
Oh, yeah. I'll
Okay,
let it
yeah,
go.
never mind. Yeah.
Just for tomorrow's match. Then
Oh,
we'll go back to
he wants to be
mates.
ethical, right? As long as you get the medal.
Wants to be ethical. The Masters MPL, if people have been watching it at home, I think it's been on the live. On
Yeah, I believe
Facebook.
it's on Facebook. I'm going to
Yeah.
hopefully jump in and do some commentary tomorrow.
That'd be cool. It's such a good vibe. Everyone's so lovely. Both teams, all teams, sorry, have such a good rapport with each other.
And you're coaching the Mavericks as well for that?
I am.
Yeah,
It's
nice.
a bit of a theme, isn't it, for me?
How do you go about coaching one of your best mates?
Oh, she doesn't listen, but it's all good. No, she does. We've always got along very well, and playing doubles together, we have very similar mindset. And not many people know, but Tina herself is a brilliant coach in her own right.
Oh,
so
yes.
we complement each other. I feel like we do that very well. Oh,
There we go. Liz starting to fire. We've had an awfully close one. If you are just tuning in thus far, game one did go to the combination of Cow and Trillock, and then Burr and Hyatt came out swinging in game two. Speaking of swinging, it's immediately kicked off here. Mickey Hyatt with a swing to the sky. Didn't work out.
no. I feel like Pay forgot she was on the court for a second. She hit the first ball and went, oh, that's right, I'm playing. Bang, second one.
Muscle memory.
Yeah.
Ernie.
Oh, well done.
Mickey Hyatt putting that one away. She'd be up there with one of the most relaxed people in the circuit, right? Pay.
She's very chilled. Usually you can find her asleep in the corner somewhere at the venue. Oh, good lob.
Oh, wow. And recovery.
Oh,
Oh, no.
wow.
That was the right idea from Liz. Just couldn't caress it.
Good on Michaela, though. Goodness me. Chase it, run around it.
She's doing all
third
the
shot,
sprinting.
drop it back.
Yeah.
Or drop it back. Goodness.
Hayet's had multiple running saves thus far. Not scored long. Question's been asked, confirmed out.
Yep. I feel like it's a little bit too low. I mean, Sarah's had success for sure on that shot, but the ball's been a little bit high near her hip. And this time, you know, True Luck and Pay keeping it right down at Sarah's feet. Sarah's still trying to hit that shot, but it's too hard. It'll float out, unfortunately. Just got to be a bit more patient. Nicely done.
I think Mickey Hayet's played at such a high clip thus far. She to me has been the X factor in this game.
Agreed. She actually hasn't missed hardly anything, has she? She's just, and she's solid in digging things that you wouldn't think she'd get back, like, or anyone would get back, to be fair.
Oh, Pay. You got to love it.
I do. Like, True Luck's just smiling. I think, like, imagine if Pay had someone next to her that equally as boisterous, like, that'd be cool.
It'd be loud.
It'd be loud. Nicely done.
Oh, Dink has gone wide.
I think it was wide.
That would have been an ATP opportunity for True Luck, but
Oh, it was in.
confirmed in.
Oh. Well, you know, I mean, we're so close to the court over here. I think we're about 8 metres off the court.
Yeah, best seats in the house.
Yeah. Not the best to see that line, though. Michaela's just rushing there. She just needs to stop and hit that ball. She's just trying to hit it and rush in. Just thinking about the next shot.
I have to say, the difference right now is the defensive effort from Bir and Hayet. They just are getting everything back, keeping every rally alive.
Is that meaning the 300th time I've hit it into Sarah Burst's forehand volley?
Oh, pick up.
That's a good pick up, Sarah. Ooh. Well done, Michaela. Dug it out as well.
Yeah, I was just thinking then, Coco, that a couple deep dinks in the middle of the court towards Bir and Hayet, and it sort of threw their momentum off a little bit, but didn't matter in the end. Defensive prowess once again wins out.
Oi, there's a nice tennis shot. Oh, that one I've missed in the commentary box. It's gone behind us.
It's all right, we don't have a camera in here. We could see the fine motor skills of Coco Lococo.
Nearly falling off her chair. Yeah, that's a fair assessment. Oh,
I was
well
going to say,
done.
that wasn't a kitchen foul there by Pay, was it?
No, she fell down. I think the paddle just hit.
Yeah,
near her
kept the
feet.
paddle out.
Yeah.
Terrific effort to keep the ball alive.
You know when Michaela's getting confident when she starts driving that ball
Yes.
from the hip.
Yeah, and she does it from outrageous distances too.
Yep.
At the baseline, doesn't matter.
I feel like we haven't seen her absolutely let loose, but she's doing it now. Oh, no.
The question's been asked and ball has been called in off the service, so Hyatt and Berg get it back. And they're enjoying a bit of a healthy lead thus far. Keep in mind, as this is game 3, we will rotate at 6. Ooh, okay.
I don't think she liked that call that went against her there just before.
Well, you mentioned Pay getting loud.
Oh, there you go. True luck's in. I've not seen this. I've not seen her fire, so I'm excited. Oops.
Sarah with the last second swing of the
Yeah,
ball.
I think she was trying to leave it, but it,
Get
it
out
was
of the way.
dipping in. Yeah, it's coming.
So we got a in-form Mickey Hyatt and a fired-up Liz Drillett. This game 3 starting to ramp up. And Pay with the...
Making a few more errors than
Yes.
I would have seen Pay hit before.
I do wonder if she's 100% Coco. Switch.
Well, there's a smash.
Yep.
There we go. I take it back. Sorry. True luck.
Yeah, Liz with a great
Brilliant overhead.
wallop of the ball.
Yep. Make sure that was gone. I think it went all the way over onto the other court.
Oh, Sarah just wanted to go and see how the other bronze medal game's going on. We got Katie Hart, Andy Dikasavjevic taking on Michelle Esquivel and Danielle Townsend. You can catch that footage. Adam Hall calling that one over on Showcourt 1. That'll also be a great game, Coco.
It will be. I don't know how many times Pay's going to do that until she realises
Yeah,
she's not winning that point.
Sarah's played it so well.
Oh,
We
it's so good.
have a ball on court from our
Yeah.
Masters players on the right side.
And I think that's, you know, at home, guys, when you're playing, it's important that you understand patterns of play. What's winning it for you and what's not. Don't just keep doing the same thing. That was well played. They kept the girls back.
This is danger signs for Sarah and Mickey. I think Liz and Pay have started to fire themselves up.
Yeah.
They almost looked too calm at
Yeah,
the start
earlier.
of this game.
Yep.
Oh, Liz goes bang. Mickey Hyatt getting caught moving. Great drive.
She's got effortless power, True Luck, hasn't she? My
Yep.
goodness. She didn't even take her paddle back. Just went, thanks for coming, eat this.
Double-handed backhand down to the
Yep.
knees.
To be fair, Hyatt nearly got a paddle on it, but goodness.
Perfection.
Yeah.
You're talking about driving
I
off the
knew there
hip.
were gears to this girl.
And we have a rotation aside 6-5 as we get to the final stages of this game 3 and the gold medal. And I agree, Coco. I do think Liz has gone up a notch here.
Yep.
And you're right. Geez, she can. So for our viewers at home who don't necessarily use a double-handed backhand, how do you generate power typically from it?
Well, generally, you know, everyone thinks, you know, you swing your arms. Well, you swing your arms, it's like 10% of your body, right? You use your shoulder. You've got all your body involved. So a lot of it comes from rotation, you know, shoulders, hip, through the ball. But in terms of like True Luck's power. She seems to just hold the paddle, turn the shoulder. It's very short and abbreviated, and then absolutely fires it.
Yep.
Like just, yeah, short, sharp, straight out in front of her. Generally, she's on the move when she's doing it, like she's moving. So she's got the momentum of her body weight going forward.
And she's dead accurate with it too.
Oh, it's, yeah. It doesn't even look unstable.
Yep.
Like it's, yeah.
And we can see our bronze medal game going on the other court there.
Yep.
What a terrific game that'll be. Andy Dikosavjevic, ball in hand.
Yep. But I mean, Sarah and Michaela are doing exceptionally well, and if they can just shore up those couple of errors on that when they get the high ones, their defence is outstanding. So they just got to shore that up, make Payne True Luck play an extra ball, not give them any pop-ups so that they can't attack, and away they go.
Have you had the chance to play with Sarah Burr much?
I have a little bit. Sarah's great to play with. I just like I get a bit of chalk, draw a little circle around myself, and that position's mine, and Sarah's got the whole court.
Yeah, fair enough.
So.
All right, we're back into it, and immediately we have an error off the pail of Cow. Pay ball in hand. What a superstar she is this entire PPA season this year.
Well done, Sarah.
Eventually, Sarah was going to win that.
Yep.
She was swinging that pickaxe, bringing down the mountain. Mickey Hyatt once again, ball in hand. We have a close one here for this game 3. Oh, great shot.
Smart. And I feel like that's the only time that you need to, or should be hitting Sarah's forehand, is when you're absolutely, you've got the setup.
Yeah, sure it's a winner.
Yep.
Strong breeze blowing through.
What did we lose? We've lost everything, haven't we?
Gummy bears. Now,
Oops, that's pushed
the
out.
supply
the
of
breeze.
sugar's just gone flying. That's right. The commentators will deal with it. Angle is good.
Well, Sarah and Michaela won the second set up this end, so I feel like this is a bit their preferred side.
That's a great shot from Hyatt. And again.
That's a tough shot to hit.
Oh, wow. Mickey Hyatt with the setup.
Yep. Beautiful drops, isn't it, when she does choose to drop and not drive? Oh, she's got amazing drives as well. But
That's a timeout.
yep.
Is that a subtle hint?
A subtle hint to keep doing it. Michaela's like, I feel like any time you play the ball, regardless of whether it's Michaela or anyone, if you can give that element of surprise, it could be a drop, it could be a drive that time, it could be a slice, it could be a lob. You don't allow your opposition to set. You don't allow them to see the same ball every time. And that really does, you get a lot of cheap points, you know. So they weren't expecting that. I think they were ready for a drive and then all of a sudden a drop and then another drop and it's create a tiny bit of confusion and an error comes off the paddle.
And Mickey Hyatt, the superstar out of Sydney, has been playing well throughout this season. And we can continue this game here. 2 points in it, not too far away from a gold medal result.
I feel like, oh, here we go, we're back on.
Oh, Pay.
Lovely.
Ooh.
She awake?
Yeah. Yeah, don't poke the pay.
No.
And that's been walloped down the left side. Tough angle.
Well, you know what? If anyone's going to wake her, though, like, these Michaela and Sarah can handle it, so. Oh, wow. Oh.
Mickey Hyatt fires once more. And it's almost, when I think of Pay and Sarah Burr, it's a immovable object, an unstoppable force, considering Sarah's defensive prowess.
Mm.
And they've had a great battle, this gold medal thus far. And we've just received the results from the bronze medal on the other court. Townsend and Esquivel securing the medal in that one.
That was beautifully placed. I feel like both parties have started to slow it down and roll it at the feet. Rich opting out of power.
It only took us 3 games, Coco.
That's all right. Better late than never.
Never mind.
Only matters. Oh.
And we got another timeout.
You know, I was saying to someone yesterday, you know, in tennis, for instance, you get like, you know, you're a breakdown. It's quite difficult to come back into a game, you know. You find yourself 2 breakdowns near impossible. But in pickleball, you get like 10 tries. You get like 10 chances. You just like miss one and you're like, oh, that's all right. And you've got another 5 lined up. It's okay.
With the traditional scoring format.
Even here in rally scoring, there are ways to get yourself back in. Like, even in the, you know, where you're playing the points, there's still ways. You know, it's not reliant upon, oh, I've got to hit this sort of serve or that sort of, you know, it's anyone's game. You just got to hang in and reset if you've hit what you consider to be a Gumby shot. Everyone misses simple things. It's how we reset that's most important.
Well, speaking of ways, we can see Jamie Way on the left side just giving some advice to Liz Trillock. They did take out the Gold Coast Open as a women's doubles team.
Yep.
Sorry, the Pro Open. As we can recommence. Sarah Burr immediately down the middle.
And Pay immediately going, not there.
Yep. Try again, Coco.
Yep. Well done. The wind pushed that slightly. It's getting a little bit breezy.
8-8. Oof. Coming down to the wire. Sarah
nice
Burr
shot,
gets up.
Sarah. Lovely.
That is big.
That was big. Sarah knew it too. She jumped.
Dare I say it, Coco, but I feel like Sarah's winning the matchup with her and Pay at the moment.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely. I agree with that. Oh, that hit the net.
Yeah, and has to be said, the Liz Trillock did win the gold medal in our Gold Coast PPA event. The switching aside, the same shot from Pay, but this time to Mickey Hyatt. She puts it away with ease.
I think the patterns are upsetting Pay.
As we have another timeout for our players.
I think that's clever because the chances are these girls are going to run away.
Well, it's an awfully close one, isn't it, Coco? And so you think, from what I've seen in the last 5 minutes or so, we did see Liz Trillock fire, and she's been almost frozen out.
Yep.
It's crazy to consider that you target Pay.
Yes. But I feel like Pay's not playing her own game. I feel like Pay's definitely got into a little habit of trying to dink. It's not successful for her. She's getting herself caught. The dinks are slightly high, which is taking nothing away from Sarah and Michaela. But Pay's got to play Pay, right? So she can take these girls on. I'm not sure why she's trying to slow it up and do that. She legitimately just has to hit her spots.
Mm-hmm.
No, he didn't call school.
Okay, that's a error there on the behalf of Hyatt and Burse, serving whilst the score was being called. 9-8-2.
Oops.
Yeah, that's a costly error.
Yeah.
That now brings up a gold medal point for Burr and Hyatt.
Yeah, well done.
Okay, the time is now for Trullock and Cowell. They must bounce back.
Nice
And
top
that is
spin.
in. Yeah.
That looked like it was going to
Yeah.
float straight out, to be fair. Like,
Dropped low at the last possible second. 1 point game. Game 3, gold medal on the line, Coco. Who's your pick from here?
oh, mate.
Don't ask
If
that
they hold the
question,
ball, I reckon they'll win it. If they lose the serve, I think Sarah and Michaela will win it. They've got to win it here.
Oh, Mickey Hyatt.
Nice shot.
The highlight going big at the most crucial point.
That's a tough shot to play, right?
Yeah.
You're under the pump. It's important, and you just rip a winner out. Here we go.
Called wide. Question's been asked.
All right.
Confirmed out. Here we go. Gold medal point.
Well, I
Once
called
more.
this, so we'll see.
Your credentials as an
I know,
analysis
they're
on the line.
They're on the line, aren't they?
And it's been done. Sarah Burr and Mickey Hyatt have done it. They've secured the gold medal here for the women's doubles. Pay Cowell, Liz Trullock, the silver medal.
My reputation's still intact.
There we go.
So
We'll
there
have you
you
back
go.
in the booth.
Oof.
No, thank you as always, Coco.
Thank you.
Terrific analysis. And what an outrageous result for the ladies. Here closest to the screen, they'll be very happy with their results. And we can see PPA staff member Kiali giving them the big old medal. If we swap our camera there.
It's her birthday
Hugh.
today.
Is it her birthday? Oh, happy
Yeah,
birthday.
Happy birthday, Kiali.
Happy BURR day, birthday. There we go. They are happy. Medal secured. Trophy secured. Thank you to our official Kelvin for calling this game. And as always, thank you for tuning in and watching
Oh,
this
lost. Oh, good
thrill
catch.
of a medal. And yeah, don't go and break the trophy.
No, it wasn't the trophy. It was the paddle.
Don't go and break the paddle. There we go. Terrific stuff from our ladies. And what a result. The combination of Hyatt and Burr. Any final analysis from that one, Coco?
No, I think, look, both parties did well. I think, honestly, if I'm being honest, I think Pay was a little bit off, but I feel like Sarah and Michaela just didn't let them get into a rhythm. They really just kept on them straight away and kept them, once they got on a roll, away they went. So, it's so good from them.
I have to say, I thought Mickey Hyatt bowled out. She played
She
very
played
well.
insanely well.
And as a result, takes
Yep.
the trophy home.
But taking nothing away from Sarah crossing on the, like poaching the ball a lot on
Yeah.
that match, which has been great to see from
she
Sarah.
played a little bit more aggressive than usual, didn't
Yeah.
she? But as a result, it took Pay and Liz off guard, and the trophy has been secured. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to close down the the broadcast for now. We do have our bronze medal game for the gentlemen on our court 1 right now. Harsh Mehta and Arman Bhatia taking on Romanes Reha and Oliver Gray. We do have our Major League Pickleball Australia format coming up soon here live from Melbourne, but for Showcourt 2, that'll do it for this morning. For Dylan and Coco, we will see you on the court soon.
Thanks
you, Coco.
very much.
Cheers. We'll see you soon.
See ya.
What's your duper?